Namaskar, students. Now, welcome to Standard 11. This is the first lesson of Maths, Chapter 1 Sets. Let me start. First of all, we will try to understand what is set. Generally, keep in mind that set is undefined term in general, but here little explanation is given there. That is, set is a well defined collection of objects in the sense that we can definitely decide whether the given collection or the given object, a given object, particular objects belong to a given collection or not. In that sense, we decide is a set or not. There is no any proper definition. Is that clear? I read again that a set is a well-defined collection of objects in the sense that we can definitely decide whether a given object belongs to a given collection or not. Is that clear? Okay. So there are 3 points of the related to set. Before that, let me see some examples are there. See here, the collection of 10 most talented writers of India. We have to see is set or not. Okay, so first collection, that is the collection of 10 most talented writers of India. Now here the word most talented is not well defined because the talent is vary person to person. In my view, the definition of talent is different from your view. The definition of talent is different. Is that clear? So, this is not proper that most talented is not, there is no any criteria about most talent. Okay, so this word is not well defined. That's why the collection of 10 most talented writers of India is not a set. Is not a set. Is that clear? Now, next, the collection of all boys in your class. Well defined. In standard 11, maybe you learn in some division or some class 11A, 11B, like that. So, in your class, you can write in collection form all name of all boys, and it is fixed. So, this is well defined. Is that clear? The collection of all even integers. This is also well defined. So we say this is a set, a set. Is that clear? Now, all even integers is well defined. The set of integers, there are two types of integers, even or odd. So 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even. So we can write all even integers in the collection like this: 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. So many number of even integers is there. Okay. Now, so this is a set. So seventh is a set. Next, a collection of most dangerous animals of the world. Again, this is not specified that most dangerous, not well defined, not proper criteria is there for the dangerous. So from my point of view, dangerous having some definition, and from your point of view, definition of dangerous is different. So when I write the collection of most dangerous animal, it may be different from your collection. Is that clear? So this is not well defined. So 9 is not well defined collection. It may be vary person to person. That's why 9 is not a set. Not a set. Okay, so we see second, fourth, 7 and 9. 1.1 question 1. Is that clear? And I give you in homework that 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, and you have to write yourself that whether the given collection is set or not. Is that clear? Okay, next 3 points are there. First point is objects, members, elements, all are synonymous terms. So we can write any from the for the sets, objects of the set, members of the set, or element of the set, all having same word, same meaning. Is that clear? Now, second, sets are denoted by capital letters. Mean when we write the collection of objects, we denote it by capital letters A, B, C, or X, Y, Z, or P, Q, R, or L, M, N, whatever you can write. Is that clear? Now, so set denoted by capital letters, remember this thing. Next, third topic is elements represented by small letters. As sets represent by capital letters, elements represent by small letters. Our letters are small abc, small xyz, small pqr, small element, etc. Okay, so remember this thing. Now, let me try to understand what is this symbol. This is the Greek alphabet and the symbol is epsilon. But here we use this symbol instead of the phrase a member of, a element of. Is that clear? So suppose small a is an element of a set capital A, mean belongs to A, small a belongs to capital A, and this meaning write in mathematically, or this phrase belongs to use this symbol, and this symbol is epsilon, but we read belongs to, so we write A belongs to capital A, and the meaning of A belongs to capital A is an element of a set A. In other words, suppose B is not an element of a set A, or B does not belong to capital A, then we can write like this: B doesn't belongs to A. Okay, so if the A is the element, we write belongs to, and if member not a member, we write does not belongs to. Okay, does not belong to. Okay, remember this thing: belongs to, does not belongs to. Okay, so let me try to understand by some example. First of all, 1.1 question 2. Let capital A, the collection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mean the set A. Insert belongs to or does not belong to in the blank. Okay, so 5 blank capital A. We have to put proper symbol here. Now 5 is in the collection, so 5 is a member of capital A. So what we write here? We write belongs to. Okay, so we write belongs to. Now 8 8 is not element of capital A. See, 8 is not given in this collection, so we write does not belongs to. Now what about 0? See, 0 also not a element of set A, so we write here does not belongs to. Okay, so very simple. Same, I calculate 1 2 3 of question 2 and I give you 4 5 6 for you homework. Okay, so now remember your homework that you have to write this explanation 3 notes and this explanation 10 times. Is that clear? In homework 10 times, and each 10 times 10 times 10 times, and you have to solve all this example 2 times. Calculated and given in homework, you have to solve 2 times and do this thing properly by separate notes. Okay, thank you.